Hi everyone, it's Cindy with Cindy's Creations, and welcome to my tutorial this morning. I'm just here to give you some ideas, inspiration to do some crafting with things that you already have, or you can buy things, but I like to use what I have in the house. This is just a house shape. Here it was a hanging ornament. I had something else on it, so I took the hanger off and I just painted it white. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I just painted over it white. We are going to put this piece on the back of it too, and another piece so it'll be you can stand it up. What I plan on doing today is doing some crafting with some essential stencils. This is a rub-on transfer, one of them, from their packages. Check them out. I do have a code. If you're interested in looking into their website, there is a code I can give you. Just reach out to me and you can get 10% off your order. Sometimes they already have 20% off, so you'd be able to get 30% off an order. So just an idea to put that out there for you. This is a rub-on transfer of a house. It's kind of fallish, which is what I like to do right now, is get into some fall things. We're going to rub this on the house here and just spruce it up some more. So get the paper off of here. You just take the back off, and you'll have your transfer right here. You don't want to lay it down permanently at all until you know exactly where you want to have it. So then we're going to put it kind of, just going to cut some of it off, but that's okay. I planned on putting something else on the bottom under here. So I think that looks good. So here we have this pretty little house. I know you're getting a reflection because of this being a plastic on the top, but we're going to actually take that off. So I'm just going to rub it down myself and put it on here. Kind of looks like kind of a Christmassy thing. Looks like it has lights hanging out off the eaves. But that's okay. We're going to use it kind of like a fallish, Christmassy type craft today. So we're going to rub it on here, and then we're going to pull the top off, and we're going to add a few things to it, which I think is going to make it look kind of neat on here to be an extra fall addition to your home, or to gift it to somebody. Like I said, these can go on a shelf, in a tiered tray. If you have a big enough tiered tray, this would sit on there really nice. And I hope I can inspire you today to do some crafting. Like I said, you can gift it away or you can just give it to somebody. I just like to start a little at a time just to make sure that I'm got all the things down. And if it doesn't, you just lay it back down and you start again. So that's what we're doing here. This is going on here really nice, so you can see what I'm doing. It's kind of moving on me a little bit, and that's because I don't have the bottom put on yet. But I just want to make sure I can get this on here. Look how nice that is. Let me put that down and rub it again. I know there's one part of the leaf that it came off, but it's okay because it's on the corner. And we're just going to try to take this off of here really nice. Yeah, it's going really good. This is going out really easy. Sometimes they're a little bit harder to put down. I guess it depends on how your surface is. And we're good because what's staying on here is the overhang, so it doesn't matter that that's coming off. Okay. Look how pretty this is. Just going to try moving it a little slower to make sure we get it all staying on here. Okay, well, here we go. Isn't that pretty? Just a little something you can set in your tier tray. So we've got it on there. I forgot to do this, so we'll do it with this. This is burnishing. Just make sure that you have everything that on here laying on here as you want it. So here's a little house. I do want to take a little bit of archival ink. It's archival ink that I use. And I have no idea why all that's on there. And we're just going to touch it up on the sides, just so it's not just perfectly white. You could leave it that way if you want. But I like to give it a little bit of a dimension type on the sides. On the bottom, I'm not too worried about it, but we will put a little bit down there. Okay. I think this adds a little bit more to it, don't you think? A little bit more brownish on there. I have this saying that says, "It's a beautiful life." And we're going to put that down here on the bottom. These are just little sticky sayings that I got from somewhere. I've had these for a long time. So let's go ahead and put this on the bottom. The color matches perfect for what this is. So let me try to get this on here. I just want it on the bottom. So it's a beautiful life. And we'll put that right there on the bottom. Isn't that pretty? I have it even, surprisingly. Okay, this is a piece that I cut off of here because it was too long for me. I didn't like the length of it, so I cut it off with my saw. We're just going to glue it. How it stands up, we're going to glue it to here. And hopefully it stands up just like that. If not, I have a Jenga block, a long one, that will actually add to the back of it too. So let's go ahead and get this glued on. I'm just using hot glue, but if you have a different glue that you like to use, you can do that. You can use that. I mean, Titebond is good, but it doesn't dry right away. So just be mindful of what kind of glue you're using on your projects, because you just want to make sure that it's going to stay. I'm still going to need to add a Jenga block to the back so it stays up like that. So let's go ahead and add the Jenga block to the back of here. And I can stain or paint that Jenga block later. I just want to give you some good old information to help to make it stay. So let me hold it here for just a second. See how it stays? It just adds to the back, and we can pretty up the back later. This is just a tutorial to kind of hopefully give you an inspiration of making things for your home or to give to others. So here's a little one. Now myself, sometimes I like to put a signature on something that I made it or just from me. I have buttons that I sometimes use on my projects just to say, okay, that was made by me. But you don't have to do that. That's entirely up to you. Okay, I'll move that down just a little bit. And hopefully this is going to work. I don't think it really needs much of anything. I think it's pretty. We're just going to add that little button down there in the corner. And you don't have to do that either. It's just something that I like to do. So here's our little craft. We've made that in a short period of time. And you could give to someone, put it on your chair tray, or just put it on a shelf in your house somewhere to inspire someone to create. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I inspired you today. And give me a like and a follow, and leave me a message if it's something you'd like to see more of. Take care. This is Cindy with Create with Cindy's Creations. Bye-bye.